And now, to the millions and millions of listeners and viewers all across the world, it's the That's Not Christian podcast. Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy Switch. I'm here with your man Jimmy. I'm here with your boy Ant. I'm here with your boy Jay. And what's going on, fellas? How y'all doing today?
He took one day off and he forgot everybody's name.
I'm a little
rusty.
He's like, with your boy.
What's poppin', fellas? I'm first in the comments right now. You see me?
That doesn't count.
Sorry, BK. Fall back. I'm there.
She's not even there.
Right, she ain't even around.
She ain't even tapped in. She busy.
I see Josh Cook is second right now. Shouts out to Josh.
Shout out to Josh. This is episode 106. 106. That's Not Christian podcast. Shout out to God's Music Radio.
Yes, sir.
I mean, last week 105 we had our man Kardik, right?
That's right.
Kardik drums.
Kardik
drums.
That
was crazy. I didn't know that BRYANN Trejyo did the drop.
That's crazy. Yeah. Every time I hear it now, I'm like,
yo, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Crazy.
I thought you was gonna say you didn't know his name was Kardik drums.
I didn't. Yo, so I was editing and I was like, dang, that was horrible. That was such a horrible
Beats. Moment. Welcome, Kardik Beats. He's like, nah, Kardik drums, dog.
He said, put some respect on my name, dog. Yo, and the crazy thing is, like, I did so much research on dog, right? Like, I watched old footage, you know what I mean? I found out he played drums as a kid. He played in church. You know what I mean? I watched all kinds of interviews, right? Doing all kinds of research, and then I mess up his name.
Then you like Kardik on the beat.
Yeah, I said that. La música de Harry Kardik.
Look. What brand does Jay wear more? TNC? Oh, 116.
116, bro. I think he got one TNC t-shirt.
Yeah.
Everything what you got? What you gonna play? What you gonna play? I really thought that was
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Really Let's go.
Wow.
Let's go.
That's it. No more free sponsorships.
Let's go.
You heard that, Lecrae? In the bag, man. It's in the bag.
I like that. I like that energy. That energy different, man.
You still got 116 socks on.
You heard a draw say KB on the band.
What's going on, fellas? So, you drinking out of Ninja Turtles cup too?
Right.
Yeah, my TNC cup is.
You got a sippy cup.
This is a throwback. Remember?
Yeah, you still got one of those.
Oh man, that's fire. That's vintage right there.
He said he's reselling them.
Yeah, you can sell that for like $50 on eBay right now.
Nah, you lying? Don't play with me. I'll go and get some.
Is it vintage?
I don't know, bro. How do I know?
Yo, you'd be surprised at those vintage things, man. I got this. So for y'all out there that don't know, you know your man be eBay hustling. You know what I'm saying? So this weekend I did a little bit of shopping, a little bit of sourcing.
You mean last Monday when you didn't show up to the podcast?
Oh yeah, but that I was late. Nah, all right. So listen,
don't explain.
What happened was,
all right.
Wow.
Because I see y'all trying to, you know what I mean? I see how y'all be trying to, you know, yeah. But so I found this shirt.
Yeah,
it's a Marvel Gambit shirt.
Gambit Gill,
and it's vintage, and it was $4 at Goodwill. Online it goes for like 100 and over.
Wow. Fun fact, Gambit's my favorite
X-Men
superhero. X-Men, yeah.
He is? I'll sell it to you, bro. It's a medium. It's your size, man.
He didn't even know.
Give me 150. Cash at me right now.
$5.
Wow.
That thing was brand new or no?
Nah, this is
pre-owned. Dogecoin.
And this is pre-owned. But eBay, I noticed that eBay, and this would be good. I'll probably reach out to homeboy who's a full-time reseller on eBay. A lot of the pre-owned lower price stuff is what sells. You know what I mean? Like the brand new stuff is not like Amazon where, you know, the retail prices are the same. It's more like secondhand stuff that people just trying to get cheaper prices on. You know what I mean? As far as what I've learned from eBay. But enough about me. What about y'all, man? How was y'all weekend, man? Anything interesting happen?
No, man. I was outside.
I mean, yesterday was like the nicest day we've had in a while. So just barbecue. That's it.
Oh, you barbecue?
It was like what, 80 degrees, right?
80 degrees.
So, okay.
That's it.
What'd you make?
Ribs.
You made ribs?
Skirts.
Oh, okay.
Skirt steak.
Straight,
just
straight breaking the
barbecue.
Breaking the law of Moses.
Wow.
All right.
Okay. I didn't even know New York was open like that. You just grilling for the neighborhood? You had a block party?
This dude pulled out the hookah and everything, bro. You know he's Dominican.
Yeah, they love the hookah.
That's not Christian.
Wait, hookah's not Christian?
I mean, it depends who you ask.
It depends what's in your hookah.
I never had hookah, so I have no idea. My mother-in-law came over this weekend, and she brought a box of cigars. She brought a box of cigars from Cuba.
She went there,
and I never had cigars, and so I'm like doing research, right? And I didn't know you weren't supposed to inhale. Like, I mean, I heard it, but like I never knew that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to smoke. I didn't smoke any. The box it's still like in the wooden box and everything. I'm trying to flip that joint. Forget that. Like, I don't understand it. Like, how you gonna smoke a cigar and not smoke a cigar? Like, that don't make no sense. I used to smoke Optimos and Dutches and everything else. You know what I'm saying?
Optimos.
You just want to inhale. All right, Bill Clinton.
I mean, what's the point then? You know what I'm saying? So is hookah like that?
Oh, I don't know.
Hookah is just like charcoal on top of a.
That's what it looked like. That joint looks scary.
But it's a what?
Yeah, they say like one hookah, whatever it is, charcoal. That joint is like a pack of cigarettes.
Word?
Smoking that.
What's crazy though, like that's like a social norm, like in the Middle East. Like you'll go and you'll have the
whole family. Yeah,
and then with tea and everything.
Yeah.
So,
see, the Dominican knows. I told you.
Oh my god.
Switch no.
Yeah, he in BX. It's big in BX.
I've done hookah like in my day, my heyday.
Like that's why you was late.
Huh?
That's why you was late.
They're going in early.
He's trying to get back. He's trying to get back at me. It's the get back now. I see what you're doing.
I'm just saying, yo.
He said it in the comment. He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get these dudes this week."
Nah, he was like, "Yo, you was out last week, and you said you just did hookah."
I was out shopping, dude.
He pulled out the little card table on the sidewalk. You know what I'm saying? The little copy cool and the hookah, the little card table. He pulled out the copy cool and the card and the card table and the hookah and all that.
Yeah, I mean they got flavor joints. That joint is just bad for you.
He
can't do flavor joints no more.
Yeah,
no menthol at least.
Yo, did y'all hear about that?
Yeah, my pop's gonna lose it, yo.
Well, they banning menthol and flavored cigars.
That's what I eat. That's what I used to smoke. I used to smoke Newports.
They got other cigarettes other than menthol.
Yeah,
that's all we smoke. What do you mean? That's all we smoke.
But they got like some regular schmegular.
What's a regular cigarette? I thought all cigarettes were menthols.
Yeah, menthol has like a flavor. It's like it has a flavor that like I guess with the tobacco it kind of minimizes the taste or whatever it is. So
wow, yeah, my pop's gonna be sick. I gotta call him. He gonna need a whole.
Yeah, he gonna get him.
Bro, they're gonna have him on the block, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
That's gonna be the new hustle. I got that menthol on deck.
He gonna be trying to get him from me out here.
That's pretty crazy. So FDA is planning to ban it. Biden was pushing for it. Allegedly, this is because menthol has been or these cigarette brands have been targeting African Americans specifically, and they're known to smoke it and to die from it. because of lung cancer and all that.
I think it's really dope that our government really thinks about us and cares about us and bans things for our protection. What will we do without government?
I don't know.
That's a great answer. I love that.
It would be sheer pandemonium without government.
You know, Biden did say that we are the government in his last speech.
Say that. Did he?
Yeah.
I'm a little upset with Biden right now, man.
Why? Because he's banning your cigarettes?
Yes, bro. He's banning the Newports. He's banning AR-15. And then we got a chicken shortage.
Yo, what's up with that? We got a chicken shortage.
Oh, man, how you know? He's to blame, bro. Because MAGAs blame him for everything. I'm blaming him for it too.
For chicken,
you're right.
Yes,
you're right.
He has something to do with it. I don't know what it is, but he has something to do with it.
It's racism, bro.
I don't know. So yeah, like Josh said, they're gonna ban Hennessy.
Is that what he said?
Dang,
come on, man! Don't even speak that into existence, bro.
Oh wow, safe.
I'm on my Pentecostal right now. You know what I mean? Don't be speaking that into existence.
But that is crazy, right? Like here's the thing, right? Like back in the days, there was algorithm before there was YouTube, right? Or there was statistics, right? So it's kind of like the marketing was to the demographics of the people who mostly relate to the product, right?
Right.
So, I mean, someone had made a comment in saying because African Americans used to pick tobacco and used to take tobacco, I guess they try to make that correlation, and that's why these cigarette companies were targeting African Americans. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is like it's an algorithm, right? It's like certain people are more prone or closer to certain products depending on who the individual is, right?
I don't know.
Or am I wrong by that?
I used to see mad white cigarette ads, yo. I saw more white cigarette ads than I saw any other race.
Well, they did say that like they put these billboards in the hoods, right? Like the ads.
It's true.
And then the ads have been
billboards in the city.
They are.
I remember Times Square had the Marlboro billboard and the camel.
That's Marlboro. They're not banning Marlboro though. Newport. You used to see Newport ads in the Source magazine right next to the St. Ides ads.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah.
You know, Newport definitely targets.
But is that Newport's?
Is
that Newport or is that the source for taking that money to promote it?
What you mean?
Oh, you mean the ad company?
Yeah.
Like whose fault is it?
Yeah, I mean Newport going. They don't care if it was the Source People magazine.
It's my fault and your daddy's fault for smoking them.
I was saying like
you don't smoke them.
I seen Newport.
Nobody in here smoke them.
No, I'm saying I seen Newport ads in People magazine.
Oh, you have? I know. I don't read people, so I wouldn't know. That's not my demographic.
You would see them in a lot of magazines and stuff.
Yeah, so it ain't just
I mean, they did say that they were targeting them, like a lot of the pictures, and they showed a bunch of. I saw this like little mini clips of a bunch of old school pictures with African Americans and them smoking a cigarette. But that doesn't always equate that people like that, right? Like I don't know. To me, it's like our pod, right? Like if we sell merch, right, and then we notice this demographic tends to buy more of our stuff, we're gonna cater to that demographic, right?
Men between the ages of 24 to 45.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like they're just gonna post wherever they can post, everywhere, anywhere.
Yeah.
Any billboard you're gonna promote it. You don't care where it's at.
What's how are people who are addicted gonna react to this?
They're gonna get it on the black market, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, can't you just like roll your own? Put a little mint in there with the tobacco and make, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
Put a mint leaf in
like
there.
How they do it? How they do it before Big Tobacco did it? You know what I'm saying? They had to get the idea from somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
are they
saying?
really gonna ban? Like, yo, how much money are these companies making? They really gonna ban this?
They got weed now.
Yo, a lot of those
They made a
companies are
swap.
invested. Yeah, a lot of those companies are invested actually.
They're like, yo, let's get rid of cigarettes. We're gonna start this weed market.
Come on,
cannabis.
man. All right, but let's be for real. They're gonna be greedy. They're gonna be like, why we can't have weed and cigarettes?
Yeah, well, they said that
Sorry.
they're trying to pass it, but they said there's gonna be lawsuits. So
yeah.
And this is supposed to happen next year as well. So let's see how this turns out.
It ain't gonna be that easy.
Edge Knight says, get some Listerine spray for them rollies. Oh, man.
When the FDA gets involved, it's serious. My idea is to buy them up and put them in deep freezer. Quick flip.
It's not FDA though. It's the ATF.
Well, the FDA is the one banning it, though.
Oh, is it really? Because the ATF is the one. I guess the ATF is the one who enforces it, huh?
Who cares?
But FDA was like the one who said it's cool for you to smoke. Now they're saying it's not cool for you to smoke.
Get out of here. FDA just super approved these whack vaccines. Get out of here.
Let's go. We doing that?
They haven't approved them. What do you mean? Oh, well, I see what you're saying.
No, they did.
Yeah.
That's what we doing? Okay.
Oh, my bad.
No, that's great.
No, I'm saying my bad to the algorithm.
Yo, son. You know, J-Lo just performed here in Cali yesterday. She performed in front of a lot. No, you know why? You know why I wasn't there? Because I don't work for the government. I don't work for the state, and I haven't been vaccinated.
It was for why? It was for vaccinated people only
that work for the state.
She did a concert just for state workers
that are vaccinated.
So they took your tax money to pay her to perform.
Yep.
Wow. And she's not even vaccinated.
Yep.
She's not vaccinated?
No, I don't know. I'm just saying.
This dude follow her, bro.
This dude.
He got notifications on.
I really don't.
He said, right.
Well, that's interesting.
Nah, but yo, that was crazy. When I saw that in the news, I was like, wait a minute, she had a show, and then it was like, I was like, how did nobody like know that? Like, I didn't see nothing on YouTube, nothing on Instagram, nothing, right?
Right.
And then the news is like, oh, this was exactly. It was for government employees who had been vaccinated. I was like, oh, this is how they're gonna do it, right? This is how they're gonna start to open everything up. Only state employees and vaccinated people have the privilege to go out and have fun. Okay, wow. California, I see you.
Wow. I try to get Kelly. I try to get I was interested to get some tickets for the Yankee game. And they're like on some, you gotta take the PCR test or the rapid test or have a vaccine.
But that's cool though.
Oh, that's cool. I'll take that before.
Yeah. You gotta get a vaccine or have your vaccine card or whatever.
I'll take the test, yo.
The Barclays, you could just do the test right then and there.
Oh, they do it for you?
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. See, if I could do that, I'm good.
Son, you could get your vaccine card on Canal Street, bro.
I'm pretty sure you can.
For real.
Probably could.
Yo, this dude throwing ideas out there, man. But how does anyone know, right? Like, do they have like a scanner or something?
It's like an old school report card. Yeah?
Like, what if you forget your Vax card at home? Like,
I was watching.
You showed a picture.
I was watching Generation Hustle, so I got all kinds of ideas right now.
You have mad.
Yo, we gonna find one episode. Yeah,
I got crazy vision, son.
Fortunately, our brother is
Wow, look at that. They encouraging teachers to get vaccines.
Josh says, my school made an announcement over the school loudspeaker encouraging teachers to get vaccines, and I said,
God's forever our hero. What does that mean?
Okay, yeah, I don't know what that means.
Forever our hero. What does that mean, Josh?
God forever over heaven.
Yeah, it doesn't sound.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, God's fullness of.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say I saw a story similar to that in Florida, of course, where they said they're not gonna hire any teachers who are vaccinated.
Oh,
wait, what?
Yeah, that are vaccinated.
That are vaccinated.
That's what I'm talking about.
Why?
I don't know,
because they might pass out. They might turn into a zombie mid-class, yo.
Wait, I want to read up on that. You see? You can't be bringing up stuff and then not telling us why.
They ain't even all the way fact checked,
because of that.
Yeah.
Right. And that's what people be tagging us out here. Fake news. You know what I'm saying?
And you, bro.
Hey, yo, my daughter had her first day back to school on Friday, and she had to get she's a 8th grader. She had to get what's it called? She had to take a COVID test.
So she's at the school though, right?
Yeah, but only like it's hybrid classes right now, so it's only like two to three times a week. Yeah, 2 days of the week actually. But we had to download an app and everything. You know what I'm saying? We had to download an app and we had to like upload the test and everything. It's crazy, man. Like everything that they want from you, you know.
Yo,
what I missed?
Chris, He's talking to Jay.
He said, "Fact check that Dominican."
I got you.
I missed that. I totally missed that.
Oh man! Wait, we got it. We got the article.
Yeah. So here's the article: Florida private school threatens jobs of teachers who seek COVID-19 vaccines. So it says a co-founder of the Center Academy in Miami.
Oh, it's a private school.
Yeah, private school, correct.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Okay. Go
ahead, private school.
Whatever they want.
And here's to explain this decision, which contradicts recommendations from the public health, including the FDA. Tens of thousands of women over the world have recently been reporting adverse reproductive issues simply from being in close proximity of those who have received any of the COVID.
Just being proximity.
Mm.
Wow, see, y'all got radiation with them vaccines. Stay away from
They on some what's it called? Some gamma rays.
Yeah, stay away from me.
Thank you.
They're like X-Men.
Yeah,
that's good. That's what we like on this show. We like receipts.
Yeah, amen.
Oh, there you go. Fact checked the Jamaican.
Racist.
Booyaka shot.
My apologizes.
Yo, shout out to
That's an inside joke, man. Yo, what else was good, man? What else happened this weekend, man? Y'all saw that fight?
I missed it.
What fight?
Andy Ruiz.
Andy Ruiz.
Oh, Christian's supposed to be watching such brutal acts of violence.
Here we go.
Yo, what are you on today?
Here we go.
I thought your body was a temple, right?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Should we be destroying someone else's temple that way as Christians?
Anyway, Andy Ruiz, Mexican boxer, came out.
Why did nobody answer me?
Well, if the other temple ain't for God, then yeah, you could destroy it.
Okay.
Hey, God had the Israelites.
Right, exactly.
Slay other tribes.
Sure. So that's what boxing is. God is sending Christians. God is sending Christians into the battlefield. Okay. I'm playing. I'm a big MMA fan. I'm so
we all watch, except Jay. Jay, do you watch boxing like that or not really?
Only like if it's the major guys like Canelo.
Only if it's Logan Paul.
Only if it's Logan Paul and
Jake
Paul.
You know.
Yeah, those major guys.
ASI, you know, the big time fighters.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Only if their YouTubes have over 100K, then.
Yeah.
and they're making over 1 million pay-per-views. Yeah.
Right. But yeah, Andy Ruiz came out. He's a Mexican boxer. So
wait, because I saw the fight. Was Andy Ruiz the big guy with the tattoos, or was he the other big guy with the tattoos?
Oh my God.
He was the guy that came out with. He's the guy that BRYANN TREJO came out with.
Oh,
Trejo.
Wow. Okay.
He came out. BRYANN TREJO came out, and he did his song. He did his new song.
Came out.
My King is Supreme.
Yeah. That was a good look for CHH, man. Regardless of all the controversy that's going on, you know what I mean. I think it was a good look for CHH, man.
Oh yeah. He came out ripping hard. He came out with the Jesus hat. He had some
Jesus.
kicks that had the KMF.
Hey, I don't know if Ishan would agree, but you know.
Oh wow, you on one today, man.
Oh,
You're looking for that
He had
smoke.
Jesus. He had Jesus on the hat.
Nah, not mute Ant, mute
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Me?
Yeah.
Yo, I haven't
You
said
just
anything
name
that's not a
dropping
lie.
today.
Eshawn will agree. Eshawn will agree. He performing at Summerfest, so he'll agree.
Oh, here we go.
True. That's true. Festival for Jesus.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not mad. Secure the
Are y'all
bag.
done? Are y'all
Wow,
done?
my bad.
Are you done or you finished?
Are you finished? Or
Finish or you
done?
done?
Yo, this Red Bull's kicking in. That's why. My bad.
Yeah, we could tell.
Yo, man.
Well,
You're right. Josh was right. Like Jay is keeping them. Jimmy is keeping them scales. Cause, but anyway, yeah. So BRYANN TREJO came out, was performing. So that was dope, man. That was dope. This isn't the first time. I know. He had made like a caption about like this is the first time in Christian history. This isn't the first time. I'm not sure if he knew that, but
no, he didn't.
The truth came out to Andre Ward about 2015, 2016.
Right.
So he was the first one?
I don't know if he was the first one either. I just know that he was the last one that I've seen.
Okay.
Like
he might have been the first. He might have been the first because he walked out, and most CHH that I've heard has been in the UFC, and they just have like walkout music. So Benson Henderson has walked out to R Swift song "Awesome Guy," and your man Tyrone Woodley has walked out to Thizzle's what's that? I'm Not Turning Back.
Yeah.
So both of them have walked out to CHH, but I think this is like the second time that someone has actually walked out with the fighter. Yeah. I don't think UFC has ever had anybody walk out with a fighter. I could be wrong, but
no, I don't know.
That's dope, man. That connection with CHH and sports. You know what I mean? You had Golden State and Curry was showing God Over Money, Mad Love. They did a whole song for the Golden State.
At the house. Remember the house in the video?
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Yeah,
that looked like that's what like Puerto Rican houses look like if they were like Golden State Warrior fans, right? It's like red, white, and blue, stars and flags everywhere.
Wow,
that's not facts. I bet you got a flag hanging on your balcony right now.
I got one in the car.
I got one in the car, dude. I got the boxing gloves.
How about Jimmy have one?
I got one.
Jimmy, wait, Jimmy got police is great or something like that. Where he going? He got a sticker like I love police
on my truck. Yeah, no, my wife has a flag in her car. I got a I support police sticker in the back of my truck. I really do.
That's why he be running them stop signs and them red lights.
Never.
He rides around with donuts.
That might be true, but those are for my own consumption.
Like you get pulled over. Care for a donut.
Hey, you want more?
Right.
They're fresh.
Oh man. But yo, back to BRYANN TREJO. That was dope, man. Praise God for that, man.
It was really dope. It was really dope to see that.
Someone mentioned the fact that BRYANN has such an impact on a nation of people, like, you know what I mean, on Mexicans, you know what I'm saying? And I heard like
a nation of Mexicans.
Just
out
there in I don't think it was Zadok. I think it was Dante.
It was Dante.
But shout out to Hog Mob.
Yeah, I think it was out in he's out in Texas, right? Is that where he's at?
Yeah, he's in Texas.
Yeah, so they were just talking about the impact that he has with the gospel.
Who's in Texas
on Latino? BRYANN TREJO.
Is that where you from?
Yeah.
I thought he was Cali.
Nah, me too. Nah, that's Texas, bro.
No,
but they always say like you go over there, like he runs that whole.
He runs Texas.
Yeah, like you know what I mean, like that in the sense of CHH, like he runs. They they all kingdom music over there. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe in the Spanish community.
Yeah. So that's dope, man. It's good to see. It's good to see Christians in this space. You know what I mean? Doing what they doing.
Absolutely.
YP had added him. Y'all guys seen that?
That just dropped today, right? That video, right?
Yeah, YP says he made a response video.
He basically said it should be opinion, right? Not don't come to him like it's facts or something.
Right.
Didn't he also comment in our video as well? That
Brian?
That he mentioned. I believe he mentioned that we got it all. We got whatever he was trying to express wrong or whatever. I don't know.
He was, I think he basically said what we kind of touched on about promoting it. He said it wasn't an issue with the action of it.
Okay.
To sum it up, he was like, it ain't got nothing to do with, you having the tattoos. He was just like, just the way, just promoting the whole thing, basically.
Or doing it before the show kind of thing.
Like promoting, like that's your pregame, I guess, for the show. You know what I'm saying? Like that was what he was saying. I told him, come on, just come on the show and talk about it.
Did we DM him? We should DM him, see if he come on, man. I know he's dropping some new music as well. Seems like a cool brother anyway. But yeah, YP was responding to the whole tattoo thing because YP was saying like, yo, I grew up like, strict Pentecostal, and he basically was like, I think that we're putting our convictions on other individuals.
Yeah.
And there's no scripture or no basis for us to really back and support ourselves.
That's facts.
Yeah. He said it was a gray area, right?
It's a gray area. People would say that that's Old Testament, right? And Christians, everything in the Old Testament is passed away, right? We no longer under the law, right? That's the only scripture that mentions anything about a tattoo, and it's a small.
Well, and then we cherry pick, right? What we want to like be upset about or call heathenistic or demonic or whatever, worldly, whatever you want to call it, right? We cherry pick because in that same verse that in Leviticus that talks about cutting your skin. It ain't even tattoos. It's talking about cutting your skin for the dead. It also talks about shaving your beard and cutting the hair along the sides of your heads. And
that's for the dead.
He had a crispy fade at that fight. So,
but that's for the dead.
Levitical law, or are we not?
But that's for the dead as well, right? In that context.
Yeah, it's for the dead. The context is for the dead. But that's the thing about some charismatics is that they don't read scripture in context. You know what I'm saying? It's always like kind of like, this is how I feel, or I think the Lord is saying this to me. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like, let me just, because I have a Pentecostal background too. Like,
I mean, I'll tell y'all, I don't do tats. You know what I mean? I did it once, and I won't do it again.
Tat?
Yeah, I got one.
Why it hurt?
Huh? Nah. It wasn't even about that. It's just, I mean, my family, like, they're not for the tats. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's their whole thing. So,
and that's cool. That's cool. You know what I mean? But like to make that doctrine and impose that on someone else, that's a different story.
But
like,
to be fair, that's what Brian was saying. Like, that he wasn't trying to say that it's a sin or anything like that. He was just saying promoting it before a show is his pushback. Like, yo, should we be promoting something else? But it gets sticky, right? Because it's like, what can you promote? He's saying promote fellowship and prayer, right? But who's to say? And that's what YP said. Who's to say that they're not fellowshipping and praying and they're not reading their word, or what I'm saying? Like, we don't know what's going on behind closed door. And a matter of fact, like when we talk about prayer and all that, like the Bible says that those things should be private. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So then what? So he gonna be on Instagram showing that he's praying and reading his word.
Yeah.
Like, what does that mean?
I mean, there'd be a lot of cats that be like that, like, oh,
Check
I'm
me
praying
out.
for the
I'm
Lord.
feeding the sick.
I'm
Check us
baptizing
out. We're
everyone
feeding-
in the name
yeah.
of Jesus. I'm doing this for Jesus. It's like, oh, okay. I don't
Matter of
judge it,
fact,
but
matter of fact, I seen some videos like that on Brian's Instagram.
yeah,
You know? Like no judgment, but like if we,
yeah,
if that's what we doing, then that's what we doing.
yeah.
But I did like YP's response. It seemed well thought out.
Mhm.
And it seemed like he was it was genuine, because he kept saying like, I'm praying for you, pray for me, this is not a diss or whatever. What I don't remember the words that he said, but basically that's the impression that I got. If you guys haven't checked it out, definitely check it out, because I thought it was very mature. He was very careful about the words that he used.
Yeah.
So yeah, man.
See,
I don't know what did you see it, Jay?
You see, LNF said
did
that's
no
the
research for
best
the podcast.
response.
So
You
that
see
was
that,
his
right?
best.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know like YP had a new video where he's smoking a cigar and he got some wine in there.
Yeah. Yo, yeah, that's true. I just saw LNF's comment there, the last one. Bryan Trejo was very clear. He did say that tats are simple. He said it in one of his songs, Can I Preach? He said in one of his songs, Can I Preach? He said, what did he say?
He said it was a sin.
Yeah, he was saying like that.
I don't think I heard that in the song. I think I heard him say like it wasn't maturity or something like that.
No, in the song, he said like basically you don't know what type of spirits you're getting when you get a tattoo.
Oh, okay.
That are going into your skin. And I forgot. I got to look up the actual bar.
Oh man.
But he said something like that, where like you don't know what kind of demons or spirits you're getting when you get a tattoo. And I was like, all right.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, but yeah, YP had recently did a video and he had a cigar and wine.
And he talked about that too in his video. He said that Dayton approached him about it, and that they had a conversation. They cracked open the Bible, they prayed, and it was all love.
Who approached them?
Dayton.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Yeah, he talked about it in the video.
About the cigar thing.
Yeah. He said that he didn't think that he should have done that. And he talked about it. And so basically he was using that as an example that we should be able to, communicate with one another and kind of build each other up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, what's this? My man's on it today. I'm on vacation mode. This dude is on it.
What's this?
My man Jay.
This is Brian's Can I Preach lyrics.
Oh.
So he says, hey brother Brian, man, what's wrong with getting tats, and why can't Christians
listen to worldly raps?
Hey, where are you at? How is you mature if you're choosing what's impure? Jesus boy, your category is whack. Why you want to put a needle in your skin? You can't even see if all the spirits sneaking in. You humiliate yourself when you mutilate yourself. You just do it because you think it's a cool trend. Hey, it's my body and I do what I want.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you're mutilating your skin. You say.
But like I said, I always, there's Christians that I know that feel exactly the same way. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And they'll tell you that it ain't even got nothing to do with scripture, none of that. You just feel like the conviction from the spirit is don't get attacked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, that's their conviction.
Yeah, that's exactly.
And I always look into the whole we got to remember that we have a perspective of how we view life based off of our output, right?
Yeah.
Because like slavery in the Bible, right? Like Paul wrote a letter to Philemon, who was a slave owner, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Expressing to him about, I got this dude that labors with me, accept him back as a brother in Christ. They talked about slavery in the New Testament, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Paul didn't say, oh, it's a sin for you to have slaves, or you know what I mean? He just said, yo, if you're a slave owner, this is how you treat them. And if you're a slave, this is how you should conduct yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But now, if we were to have slaves, forget about it. You know what I mean? Us as believers, what? You got slave? You know what I mean? But that's also because our mind frame and our point of view of how we looked at slavery and the
closest American
thing,
context,
right? The closest thing to slavery was, what do you call it? The American trade slave, transatlantic slave.
Trade.
Like that's our idea of what slavery was. But when you read it in its context, it was like an economical thing, you know what I mean? Like, and you read it in it's in the Torah and stuff like that. So, you know, we just got to be mindful of our perspective of things. Like sometimes we think drinking is wrong because we was in the hood drinking Henny and smoking and weed and all that, and we thought that was a good time, you know what I'm saying? But
that's facts.
We got to be careful that we don't impose our own, like, this is a nah for me, but maybe for you that's an okay for you, you know what I'm saying? But this is a nah for me because if I drink, I get to this level, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people drink and they get drunk every time they drink.
That's facts. Like me personally, I truly believe that your body is your temple, and that's why I don't eat McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of Christians eat McDonald's. A lot of Christians are obese. You know what I'm saying? But that's my conviction. You know what I'm saying? So I'm up every day going for a walk or run or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not forcing that on anybody.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and then John, I think First John says it's not a sin if it's not a transgression against the law, you know what I mean? Against the word. So we just got to be careful with what we impose, you know what I mean? But nonetheless, man, we pray for unity, right? I think that YP Osu did a great job of saying, yo, you know, I love you, brother. I would love to chop it up with you. You know, it wasn't like him trying to add him. I mean, he added him, but it was really on some, yo, you know, you said some things. You told homeboy he was wilding. Like, I don't think that was correct. But nonetheless, you know what I mean? This is my view, and let's carry on. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. How would you respond to something like that, Switch?
To who? To YP?
Like to YP, like if he added you and he did a whole video, like would you respond with a video or you hit him up on the phone and try to build with him? Like
I always would try to chop it up with dudes, you know what I mean? That's just my thing. I think that's just biblical. Like, yo, hit your man on the phone and be like, yo, it's good. Like, or even a DM, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if y'all can't agree, get somebody that is you know, wiser in the faith or someone who could mediate the situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Someone you respect. But that's where we at with the internet. Like, we go back and forth, right? I mean, we pod on certain things and people don't like it, you know what I mean? And then they come at us or they make a response video and then it's just like,
oh, they thumbs down our video.
A lot of those.
Yeah, man. But that's where it's at. So yeah, man. Shouts out to BRYANN TREJO. Shouts out to KMF.
Yeah, big move.
Shouts out to YP.
Shout out to YP.
Yo, did y'all hear about the boxer that
say his name? Say his name, Switch.
Oh man, I'm gonna jack it up. Felix Verdejo.
That was close.
Verdejo. How you say it?
Wow.
Yeah, that's right. That's good.
Verdejo.
Yo, can y'all say it? Cause y'all like, yeah, that's good. How y'all say
it? You do asking everybody who speaks Spanish if we know how to say it.
Right.
Nah, because y'all like
the wrong way. Can y'all say it, bro?
Y'all like, oh nah, yeah, it's good.
I didn't say
just
that.
want to
It's
make
a 5
sure,
out of it's a 5 out of 10.
You know how you was last week. I'm not Berlanger.
Yo, that's why he didn't show up to the Cardiac episode.
Yo, but why be acting like
Ed,
why you be acting like you be speaking Spanish like all day long? Like,
I don't
stop it.
I don't. But I could pronounce some names now. Yo. I could read Spanish. You murdered that man.
I can read Spanish.
You said the only one that you gonna
Jay's
say.
The only one that can really speak is like that, man.
Yeah,
talking about. So can Jimmy.
He said he watched Primera.
Yo, he just orders tamales.
Yo, son, my first language is Spanish, son. My first language.
You forgot it, yo. Dude,
So Felix,
You bugging
Felix
stuff.
Verdejo.
We can have a Spanish spelling bee right now, and I bet you I'll smoke you.
Oh, a spelling bee. Oh, here
We
we
do a Spanish reading competition right now live, and I will smoke you.
Now me, you better take that as switch because I can read Spanish.
What you gonna put it? You gonna put the mochas up? Let's go.
For what? They're not your
We
size.
gonna
You
go
got like
live.
an 8.5.
Wow.
Nah, yeah. I can store your shoes in my monkey.
What else you got? What else you got? Huh? You got any off whites? Let's put them up.
I'll just
put
send
them
you
up.
some.
Them
Look,
Kobe's,
since you read Spanish so well, I'll send you chancletas. That's what I'll send you.
Oh, you got
Only
the easy slides?
Only if they say the Puerto Rico, the leather joints that say Puerto Rico on.
That's what they're gonna have, and I'm gonna send you the Puerto Rico beads with it.
The beads.
Yo, listen, y'all. I've been trying to encourage Ant to do like a episode or some kind of like just a vlog or something, just him showing us some sneakers because I know he got some gems in there.
I ain't
You know what I'm
no
saying?
gems like that. Matter of fact, Kasari and BRYANN probably got better kicks than me.
Nah, they don't because they flip them. They get rid of them.
But they get them though. Nah, I be seeing them with their Yeezys and they tats gear.
Oh, they get two. What? Flip one and keep one. That's
Yeah.
smart. That's smart. That's smart.
They got the plug though.
Yeah,
Bro,
Nah, they hustle, man. They hustle.
See, saying, "Oh my God, yes."
Look.
Nah, she talking about we need that episode.
Oh,
You just showing a quick.
Oh, you talking about
These
the
are my
delay?
joint.
Yeah.
I thought she was saying, "Oh my God, yes, we do got better shoes than Ant."
Probably.
Right. She put it in caps and everything.
For sure we do.
Right. Yeah, of course we do.
Facts though.
That would be dope. That would be an interesting channel though. I've never seen a female really like be on. I could be wrong, but I've never seen a female like just showing kicks online.
Hey, listen, hit us up, contact@that'snotchristian.com. We'll make it happen.
Woo!
You go.
Let's
TNC
go.
Network coming
Forcing
soon.
you.
PNC Media.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
But yeah, man. So this Puerto Rican boxer, I've seen him before and I've heard of him.
He's nice. Well, he was back, a couple years ago.
Yeah, I don't remember too much about him, but supposedly he invited. So first off, he has a whole family, right?
He's married.
He's married,
yeah,
with a family,
kids, right? At least one kid.
Man.
He invites this female that he's been fooling around with years, right? It's been years that they've been fooling around.
Yeah, he's been knowing her since high school.
Okay,
Wow.
so takes her. She's pregnant. She's a month pregnant, and he wanted her to get the abortion.
Mm-hmm.
So that's basically pretty much why they're saying the motive is why he killed her. That's basically it.
Yeah.
So supposedly what he did, he punched her in the face.
Yep.
He put something in the syringe, right? Stabbed her with the syringe.
Yeah.
Threw her over the lagoon and then shot her.
Yeah, and shot at her. He already had her tied to blocks too.
Oh my goodness.
And he had somebody help him. It wasn't just him.
That was a witness who gave him up, right?
Yeah, but you peeped that they didn't say accomplice. They said witness. It said Verdejo and the witness restrained her.
Oh, so you're saying the accomplice is like cutting a side deal or whatever?
They have to because they never said accomplice. They just said the witness.
But they said that he turned himself in though, right?
I think today, right?
That was this
today or yesterday.
Yeah. What's the name of the boxer switch again?
Felix Verdejo Diamante.
Oh, dang.
That's terrible, man.
That is nuts.
His wife.
Everybody in the situation, their family, his family, like the kids, like all of this because of what you did, man.
Because of your dirt, right?
Right, because of your dirt. And
Jeez.
you know what I'm saying? Because what you thought was going to happen? You sitting there fooling around. Obviously, he wasn't protected. You know what I'm saying? So she got pregnant. So what you thought was going to happen? Like,
was he like up and coming, like a superstar or like?
I wouldn't call him up and coming now. He was a couple of years ago, but then he got into he got into a motorcycle accident. I think in 2016. He was up and coming then. He was, he was somebody.
He was supposed to be like the next Cotto in a way, right? A Puerto Rican boxer, right?
Trinidad type. They was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he got into the motorcycle accident and he was hurt really bad. He wasn't sure if he was going to be able to come back. He came back, but he wasn't
to life.
No, come back fighting. But they he was never boxing the same. Like it wasn't the same like flair, and he didn't look as good as he did before. So his no one really cared to see him much after that. So I mean, he was still getting fights. I think he was still part of Top Rank, but not like that. Not like how he was before.
That's crazy.
All this because he wanted her to get an abortion.
Yeah.
And hide
So
his
he
sin.
thought his life was that over. Oh, okay. He thought his life was that pretty much over, that he needed to do all of this.
Probably personal with his family and wife.
Man.
My wife told me there was rumors that they did it. Something like the wife and the father did it or something.
Nah, there was I don't know if you covered it, but there's his accomplice snitched.
Yeah, that's
we
what
just
Ann
said
was
that.
just saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was
paperwork.
Like
it says witness.
to say that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nah, I never heard those rumors or anything like that. I
mean, come up with their conspiracies and
when I heard it, I was like, that dude did it. I was like immediately like, oh, he did it.
Like it don't make any sense because it's like you think that your life is gonna be over, right? Like because you got caught, right? Like you don't think your life is gonna be over because you kill somebody?
Oh, it's over. Like
now it's really over.
That makes no sense.
Over. Like at least you probably would have still been boxing.
Like the only way out is to kill somebody. Like I got it all figured out. Like that makes no sense.
But now what do you lose? You probably lose your family. You lose your career,
everything,
and your
life.
You
lose your time, right? Because this ain't just like this was premeditated, right?
Oh,
for sure.
Yo, you know what's crazy? The charges didn't have murder in them.
So what they
didn't?
Found out to be weird. It had carjacking resulting in death, kidnapping resulting in death, and then
they're gonna try to convict him with that first.
Then the killing of an unborn child, and then, but they're federal charges though. So,
because the FBI was involved, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Jeez.
He's done. He gonna be boxing in jail, all right, but he gonna be boxing to save himself.
Stick and move.
Right. He'll be boxing with that bar of soap. Mario, what up?
Pause.
Yeah, Jimmy, that was a good point, man. Making that decision, you know what I mean? I mean, both decisions were wrong, right? Obviously, creeping on your wife, right?
All of them.
Getting this female pregnant.
Dude. So you did all of that and that resulted in murder?
Right.
Like that, like you just keep making stupid mistakes, like dumb decisions.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah.
That must have been that
really
boxing.
Don't get it, bro.
Man,
that's that boxing brain. He probably got hit too many times in the head.
Maybe.
Man.
Yeah.
Yo, and also, man, like I feel bad for her because she thought this dude really liked him.
Right?
You know? Like she really thought this dude cared about her, even though he was married, you know.
And their family knew. She knew, right? Everybody knew. And the mother said, don't go see him.
Right.
Because he already had threatened her.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's horrible, man.
And she still went to go see him.
That's sad.
Very.
And wicked. Super wicked.
Facts though.
Man.
Man. That was
That's sad. Yeah. How you segue from that?
You don't.
Well, prayers for the families, man.
Yeah,
absolutely.
For them, man.
Absolutely.
You guys have been.
So, but they got him right. He's locked up.
He
right
turned
now.
himself in. He turned himself
right?
in. Yeah. He should.
Yeah.
Where he going to run?
I just didn't know everything else. Like he wanted her dead. Like he wanted to make sure she was dead.
Oh, What?
He
Put
didn't know.
drugs in her, tied her to
He di-
blocks, and
He
shot at
didn't
her?
want, yeah. Because she wanted to have the baby. She didn't want to have the abortion. I think he would have been cool if she wasn't pregnant. You know what I'm saying? And had the abortion, and now he's done.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Ruslan. I see
Ruslan
you.
was good.
What's up? What's up?
Ruslan.
Yeah,
man.
I don't know.
So what else you got, man?
You guys, did you guys catch the Joe Budden podcast? Rory and Mal have returned.
Yes, they just dropped the second episode this weekend.
Yeah, what did you guys?
You missed Brian. I know you jumped on. Look, Ruslan talking about what did I miss? You missed the BRYANN Trejo. I know that's why he jumped on here.
We don't have
you want to hear what we're gonna say about Brian. I know that's why you
Brian
did
was
that,
gonna be
Ruslan.
on.
Right, he was like, "Yo, let me catch and see what they got to say about the tattoo."
Nah, he thought we had Brian on.
I will say, yo, when Ruslan was I watched Ruslan's video about it, yo.
Yeah.
When Ruslan, I thought your head was gonna pop. You was like, regulations.
He did.
That dude was like, yo, he was regulations.
Yo, but it was on point though. It was on point.
He was on point. I just thought it was hilarious. Like he was losing it. I was like, yeah. But no, he was on point, right? Yeah. Right, then read it again. That's exactly what he said. Read it, then read it again. Yo, this dude. Yo, his curls were moving. I was like, yo.
He had recently did something. I was catching it today. With what's his name? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They were talking
That's
about
a good channel. That's a good YouTube channel.
Yeah, they were talking about grace, works based versus faith, tattoos and stuff like that. So it was good, man. It was good stuff, man. Shouts out to Ruslan, big fan of his channel.
For sure. Yeah, for sure.
Brian's getting confronted by his fans.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did talk about him talking about making CHH history, and we mentioned about the truth.
Sort of. Yeah.
Sort of. Again.
Right. Not the first.
Not the first. Again.
Yeah. We mentioned the truth and Andre.
But but it was a big move. You know, it's big for CHH.
Yeah. So back to Rory and Mal. So wait, who catches their shows like often?
I try to watch. I don't watch it often. I
don't watch it often, but I did catch the last two episodes. And I caught a few of the other joints with your man. What's his name? Both of them dudes?
Ish and Ice.
Yeah.
Ish and Ice.
There was another dude too, though, before Ish, right?
There was?
Yeah. Because remember
Savon.
Yeah.
But he's already in there.
Yeah.
He's like a sound guy, I think.
Okay.
But yeah.
So what's the backstory with why is this episode so important that we're talking about it?
Because the dudes are back. Remember a while back he told them to take a couple episodes off?
Oh, both of them? Two dudes?
Nah, he told one, but the other one didn't agree on that decision without it being discussed without him.
I see.
So what happened was, and this is what's funny. So Rory and Joe Buddens have been, Rory's been more on some, he's been a little, you know what I mean, disrespectful, I guess, when it came to the pods, you know what I mean? And he told Joe Budden, he dude, what you?
He told him he fight him, punch him in his face. What you mean not disrespectful? What do you mean?
Yeah, but y'all didn't see the disrespect Buttons was doing before that. So it's only but so much somebody takes something without flipping out. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna keep poking me every podcast, and then
what did he do on the podcast?
I think he was like practically bullying him. I think Rory was going through some personal issues, and Button would make fun of him about it. Make fun of him on this show.
Was it his breakup?
I mean, I don't know. It could be, but he was already doing that. Like Buttons be talking crazy to them. Like you know what I'm saying? Like this is something he been doing. So it's only but so much what Rory's going to take, and this is publicly. You know what I'm saying that he's doing it. See, look, exactly. Thank you.
But is it his tone, his mannerism? Because like I seen Joe get at Little Yachty on Complex. Remember that? That was a big thing. Like, and he was like, "What are you talking?" Like he just gets mad, passionate, and hype and whatever, and he goes on a tangent.
I don't care how passionate you are. If you become passionate a certain way, wrong, you know what I'm saying? Like you know how you talk. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna talk like that. It like certain people know who they can talk to like that. The way he talks to Rory, he don't talk to Maul. Why he don't talk like that to Maul?
But they got a different relationship too.
They got a different relationship. Again, if he talks like that to anybody, he don't talk like that to Maul. Because he knows who he can and cannot talk like that.
So you're saying the disrespect started from Joe Budden's, and then Rory responded to the disrespect with
that was him probably blowing up. That was his breaking point.
Trying to get physical. Like I'm ready to scrap with this dude.
But he threatened him a couple of times. He said go out back and fight and box, and I'll punch you in your face and all that.
Yeah.
And said you passionate, my hands are passionate.
Basically,
he said that.
I don't. I said Ant. And I said Ant because he
said. But yeah, I mean, I think that's what I'm saying. So I was like, I don't necessarily agree, like, because I could see why Rory did it. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, should he have done it right there? Maybe not. Maybe they should have been had that discussion. But I could see where it came from though.
So. After seeing the last episode, do you think anything has changed?
Wait. Let's go back. So that's when Joe sends a text to Rory and is like, take a couple episodes off, right?
Yeah.
And then Rory responds like a question mark or something like that. And then Joe puts the exclamation points, like, and Rory's like, whatever.
The emoji, right? On the
only iPhone users know about that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Okay.
But yeah, so then that happened. So Joe tells him to take a couple episodes off because I guess Joe was getting uncomfortable with the whole "I'm gonna punch you in the face" kind of thing. And he goes and says, Maul, I want to speak to you. Obviously, Rory texts Maul too, lets him know what's going on. Maul cancels a couple times, but then finally comes and meets with Joe, and Maul is like, "Yo, this is a team thing. Who are you to say that
to make that decision? Right, by yourself without talking." Right.
Maul said that Joe said, "Mind your business. This has nothing to do with you," kind of thing, which he felt was disrespectful.
Right.
Or something along the lines like, "This isn't your," like, basically downplaying, like, this isn't for you to make that kind of decision. Like, this is for me to make that kind of decision. Mind your business. And then Maul was like, this is our podcast. This ain't just your podcast, even though you did name it the Joe Budden podcast.
Yeah, but Maul said that he said some disrespectful stuff too, but they didn't like touch on what exactly he said though.
Yeah. So then that's when Maul walks away disrespected, and he wasn't rocking, and he felt like it was more than just a business issue. It was a personal issue now, because now he felt disrespected, and he's known Joe Budden's years
lived together.
Yeah, years longer than he's known Rory. And so then that's when they both decided, like, we're not coming back until we fix this situation.
Right. So fast forward, they come back, they have the show, and they all looking awkward. Rory looking awkward, like explaining the situation.
I thought Rory was cool.
Well, but if you've been gone for 6 weeks,
he looked upset.
Whatever upset. Like, wouldn't you be awkward too?
Yeah, just the whole thing, the vibe and everything, it looked awkward. And
but they also said
was still angry.
They said they already had like a 6-hour conversation about it, right? So then, like, why are you still like all tight? You know what I mean? Like, if the issue was resolved, like, I don't understand why he was still tight.
I don't think it's resolved.
Then why are you back on the show?
Because
Joe's whole point was the show got to go on. Bills got to get paid. This is a $1 million podcast. This ain't just That's Not Christian podcast. You know what I'm saying? This is $1 Million podcast.
That's what I'm laughing at. Mario says, "Who names a podcast after himself?" Super self-centered.
It is. It is.
Says the host of the
Mario Asco Live.
That's hilarious. But Joe, you know, the Joe Budden podcast was named. Before that, it was called "I'll Name This Podcast Later."
Yeah,
and then that's when it started with the whole thing. But yeah, so he's basically saying like, yo, I need to upkeep the bills. People got to get paid. There's a sound man. There's a bunch of people that are making money off of this. Mal and Rory's whole situation is like, yo, we have an issue. You know what I mean? That's bigger than business. I don't care how much money we all making. We need to address this issue first, and not act like there's no issue in the air. So that's where they at. I didn't think that Rory was. I thought Rory was pretty cool. I thought Mal was a little standoffish because I feel like Mal still feels that Mal's one of them dudes you disrespect. He gonna remember that disrespect. He not gonna.
Yeah. Well, he said it was about respect and loyalty for him, or was it respect and transparency for him? Right.
Yeah, communication. But I think, to me, Rory, like he was just like all fidgety and like he didn't even want to say what he wanted to say and all that.
You think so? I thought he was pouting. I thought he did well.
He was awkward.
Joe made him sign an NDA. You can't talk
right,
about
but he got more comfortable later on in it. But in the beginning, he wasn't. He was not comfortable at all. You could tell that.
The second podcast was cool.
I didn't watch that one.
I thought they kind of flowed.
Yeah, it was a different vibe. It was a different vibe for sure.
I thought it was crazy how Joe was talking to them, even after that.
Yeah.
I still thought he was disrespecting them.
Yeah, that's true.
He was like, yo, remember when Jay-Z said, so what? So now I'm saying, so what?
Yeah.
Like he told him that.
And you laughed? He's like, and you laugh?
Right. And then he said, what was it? She was on Mal's side. Yeah.
Kasari says,
you tried to do a whole show must go on because people are needing to get fed and rent need to be paid. Then why not just bring a guest on for the time being?
Right. That was Mal and Mal's issue. Like you were giving the wrong impression. Now you're bringing dudes on that are not part of the podcast, and now people are running with these stories. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You already know DJ Academics how they feel.
Oh yeah, he went in too.
DJ Academics been going in on
your man Schultz went in too.
Who? Oh, and Andrew Schultz and Charlemagne, right? So they've been going in on them.
Yeah,
they've been kind of
looking for reasons to.
They've been kind of expecting this not to go well because of how Joe has handled his previous relationships.
Let's just bring Kasari on.
Right, you know.
Yo, you free Kasari?
Yo, if you're free, let me know. I'll send it to you right now.
She's free
because I gotta bounce anyway, so she could fill in for me. You could bring in a guest for me.
There you go. Kasari, let me know.
But that dude, he was real arrogant in how he was talking. Then he said he don't owe them respect and communication. Like how you tell that? Like those are your mans. How you tell them?
Right.
How you don't owe your man's respect and communication? He's like, I don't owe that.
He said he don't got to ride or die for Rory.
Yeah, he said that too. And Moore was like, yo, I'm gonna ride for him just like I'm gonna ride for you too.
Right. He said I'm riding for the show.
Yeah.
Do you think that's like just ego and pride, just, you know what I mean? Just feeling like he the man of the show, he the boss of the show, or he got them where they at because of his name? You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
it's not true.
They helped each other.
Sure. But is it not true? Would they still have the same opportunities had it not been for Joe Budden?
Would he have the same opportunities if it wasn't for them?
I think so.
It's a team effort. I think
look at Complex. Complex.
What about Complex? Complex didn't work.
Because he left. After he left, that joint went down.
Yeah. It was doing great while he was there.
It was all right. It wasn't like
Joe and the Joe Budden podcast was doing fine without Rory and Mo.
Not really. Just look at Kasari. She didn't even like it, and she's a fan. She didn't want to watch it with Ish and Ice, and she's a true fan.
Let's compare numbers and see what the show did then, right? Because just because one or two people don't watch it doesn't necessarily mean that it's not successful.
Oh well, Joe said
I could say that about y'all. Y'all not faithful fans, but how y'all gonna say that it's better with Ish and Ice?
I think,
true.
but
Very
Joe said, yo, he still was doing good with Ish and Ice.
See, look at Kasari. She don't want to watch it without Rory anymore.
She loyal.
Now you have certain people that watch it like that.
But those are the fans. That's what got them there, not these new people that just came on.
But what he was saying was it still was.
Why don't you just at me, bro? Why don't you just at me?
What he was saying was that the podcast was still successful without them. With Ish and this dude, he's like,
it might have been.
He said it. Yeah, he's like, yo, I did $1 million without.
It might have been. It might have been for a couple of weeks, but it wasn't gonna stay like that.
I kind of liked Ish's and Ice's input.
Me too.
The only thing I didn't like was Ice's drip. Like Maul's drip is different.
DJ
Maul is the best dressed podcaster.
I don't think so.
Aside from Ant. Ant is the second best.
What? You so disrespectful.
More money.
Get out of here, man.
DJ Allen F says the podcast is successful because of Joe. He's always been inventive. Joe Budden TV was love and hip hop back in 06.
Right. Facts. He started that whole thing with him and Tahiri on YouTube where they were talking about their relationship and all that.
Right.
Then he got into the love and hip hop stuff. Did you guys catch that interview that he did with Patreon?
Yeah.
Wasn't there backlash for because of it?
Was there? Oh, yeah, because he was talking about how he got on Hot 97, I believe.
Yeah, he was the morning show.
He was on the radio. Yeah,
morning show. He was getting paid $250 just to be there, but the label was like, you got to pick one or the other. You got to either pick rap or you got to pick being a show host. And he picked rap, his passion.
Would you pick, Switch?
I'm going for that $250. That rap quick. He wasn't making no money off his music. Well,
yo, son,
he was making some money
before I even finished my question.
He was making some money, and he was doing
$250.
He was doing his stuff with the whole because he had dropped "Pump It Up" and that got nominated for a Grammy. But yeah, they felt because back in the days that was the thing. It's not like how it is now, where you have to be in front of the camera, and the clout is what gets you that kind of popularity. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like back then, it was like you had to be mysterious, and people couldn't know too much about you, and you can't be in front of the camera too much. Now it's like you could be yourself in front of the camera and still do your music and your career or whatever else. You know what I mean? So yeah. That's what is at. What do you guys see Joe Budden's podcast in the near future? Like, do you guys see it?
I don't see it. So
no, you don't watch
like whatever.
You Christian. I catch up with it. I like it from time to time. I catch up with Andrew Schultz podcast as well.
Kyle said you were heathen for that.
Right. Kyle? Yeah. He don't watch movies though, so it's cool. Or TV shows.
The only episode I did watch of Joe Budden was when he interviewed Russ.
But that's not the
podcast.
Pull-up.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a pull-up joint.
All right.
Oh, that's what we did last week.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's what you did.
Talk about it. The topic idea right there.
Oh, like a random episode thing.
You did a pull-up. You did a one-on-one.
With your man Derek.
With Derek.
Oh yeah. If you didn't go see that, you should go watch it.
That's the most Jay has ever talked on a podcast ever.
Well, I was by myself, so either make it happen or don't.
Right. No, I thought it was
my Joe Budden. You guys should take a couple weeks off.
Yo, Kyle, I know you didn't say that. Kyle's like, yo, I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Hi, fellas.
So you how was that, man? How you felt about that, man?
Well, Jimmy has to go attend some stuff, so we'll see you next time. Make sure you hit the subscribe button for Jimmy.
Jimmy got to check his plumbing.
Jimmy, peace,
Pause.
brother. Appreciate you.
Homeowners. Yeah. So, what was the question?
How was
was
that? Like you
What? Oh, the
you
pull
being
up.
the most quiet dude, and you was talkative then.
Yeah, I mean, I am quiet, but obviously, there's a lot going on behind the scenes when we're live. That I gotta pay
Yeah, the
attention to.
carry
So
though.
Yeah.
yeah, and then I chime in whenever I can. But yeah, I was very nervous because number one, I was by myself, and I wanted the conversation to be a good conversation,
Yeah.
and like be able to for him to give us his insight of everything. Obviously you could tell in the video like there was a few hiccups, because I'm not
Oh
used
yeah.
to running the show like that. That's usually Jimmy. But yeah, I mean it was cool. I'm glad Hedge enjoyed it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
felt the
so
same way. Jay, it says Jay did really well, bro. Salute to you. I agree,
Yeah.
man. I think you did a great job. You kept
well,
the
thank you.
flow. I think you had a great guest, like Derek.
Mm-hmm.
He's super humble.
Yeah, cool
I
dude.
Good guy.
mean, you could tell he's young and
Mm-hmm.
zealous for the Lord, and I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
really like, I
yeah,
was
yeah.
really blessed by that, man.
And the most important thing I think is that he was authentic, because even off camera, like he was just like, what are you doing, whatever, and we talked about God, and you know pretty much what he said on the episode,
Mhm.
on the live itself. And for our audio only listeners, this is only available on YouTube, so you can go and check it out. But yeah, he asked me a bunch of things about music, and what is Christian perspective on it, because he said that, I guess, kind of like struggled with the music part, because he would listen to a lot of Drake or whatever, anybody else, but
Mm,
surprisingly he didn't know of a lot of CHH artists. So
right.
which is awesome, because with the pod he's introduced to more people. So Derek, if you watch this, shout outs to you.
Yeah. Shouts out to him. And I think we would like to do more one on one kind of things, right? I think we floated in some names around, right? Of doing some stuff. Cause like I wanna interview Resell Dojo, who's a eBay reseller. I think that'd
Mm-hmm.
be I'm not sure if he's a Christian though, I'll be honest. But I think it'll be productive for the
For the
saints and for the
community,
body, you know what I mean? Other ways to make income and stuff like that. And
right?
so
Right.
yeah, like little half an hour joints midday or whatever time we have, and yeah, that'd be dope, man. And I
Yeah.
know Ant got some people, some sneakerheads and all that, and that'd be dope, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
So we're just trying to, not only provide, the interviews and the questions and the current events, but like, kind of think outside of that, where more people can enjoy different types of content. We had the vlogs when we went to Loso's, battle, which was very
yeah,
popular. A
yeah,
lot of people enjoyed that. So, just trying to
yeah.
see what
I want to
people would
interview
like to watch.
Kyle Manny personally.
Well,
Kyle.
well,
I've been talking about getting Kyle, man. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
Cause I
Uh-huh.
appreciate Kyle, man. I
that
always
that could be
appreciate Kyle.
that could be the title. CHH most blocked person on YouTube. Hey,
The infamous Kyle Manning.
Infamous.
yeah,
Like, no, you know what it is too, because we only know for what he types, you know what I'm saying?
right,
And
right. You
we
don't know
only
him as a
get an
person.
impression of how somebody types. But
Yeah, yeah,
maybe the way they talk, like if I type something, people might be like, oh, he's whatever, you know what I'm saying? But when you actually talk with them and then you see how their mannerism is, you're like, oh, okay, he didn't mean no ill will, he didn't mean it in no type of way. And I'm not saying that Kyle does that, but Kyle has been blocked often by what every
Everybody.
Christian YouTuber that we kind of know, except the crew.
Yo, did
Um,
Ruslan block him?
I think he's
yeah,
well. I'm pretty sure he'll say yes or no.
we got Ruslan. I think KB blocked them. I think
Track
KB too?
stars.
the Truth, Track Stars.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
But hey, it is what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah. What else you guys got?
that's that's it, right? I
I
got
think so.
scripture today.
Go ahead.
We got Proverbs 17:15. He who justifies the wicked and he who condemns the righteous are both alike an abomination to the Lord.
Mm.
So you hear that? When y'all condemn
Sure,
the righteous,
just
and y'all justify the wicked, it's abomination from the sight of the Lord.
There you go.
Ooh, you hear that?
Yeah. Well, with that being said, we want to make sure you hit the subscribe button. We're trying to get to 1K subscribers. Hit that subscribe button. If you haven't, share this episode. We need all the help that we can get. Also, we want to remind everybody, if you have a guest that you think will provide some great insight or a different perspective in anything, please tag That's Not Christian on their Instagram or wherever you're communicating with them, and then we'll reach out, and then that way they can see, what's going on. Yeah, we appreciate Hedge Night. Amen. Thank y'all for amazing live conversations. Yeah.
Shout out to everybody, man. LNF, Kasari, Kyle.
Thank you for coming on.
Ruslan for jumping on. Appreciate it.
Word.
Everybody, Josh. Man, thank y'all.
Word. And to our audio-only listeners, Apple.
Oh, and Mason.
Mason, yeah.
Yeah. Apple Podcast, Spotify, thank you so much for your support. And yeah, don't forget to get your merch at that'snotchristian.com. There's no more promo codes. You're going to have to go on the website. You're going to have to pay retail price. There's some new stuff on there, I believe. So go check it out if you haven't already. That's a great way to support us, and so we can keep expanding and everything like that. So hit those thumbs up if you haven't already, and we'll see you next week. Peace.
Peace.
See, this is why. This is why I don't do this part.
Wait till
Anyway.
I do it.
Goodbye.